here. Today's day 21. 75 hard, accomplished, everything's done. So I think this is the farthest I've ever gotten successfully, right? I say that because I think I got to day 30 one other time, but didn't realize that I had missed a picture like on day 18. So technically I probably only made it 17 or 18 days on that one. But it's going good, doing well. 3 workouts today. That's what I said I'm gonna start doing. Getting up at 4:30 to get that first walk run. Hit the gym at 6:30 with some of the guys that I work with, and then get a later afternoon strength workout. Today I got a little bogged down with some other things, so I just did a walk run again. Right now it's 10 p.m. Gonna do this video, upload it, and then call it a day. But it was interesting today how things go, right? I know that God is in control of my life and that He has a plan for me. But it's always interesting when there are things that happen that you think that you didn't think they would go the way they did. And so I applied for another church job, full-time, and I didn't know if I'd be too wild about the full-time thing. Maybe that's why God didn't allow me to get the job, because I already have a lot of jobs, and to add another full-time job, I wouldn't be able to give. Somewhere would be lacking in my life, right? Whether it be the current church that I serve, my gym the few clients that I train here at my gym, my own health, my family, or the new church that I was trying to apply with. Something would suffer, because I'm only capable of working. There's only 24 hours in a day, and I have to get sleep, and there's a lot of other things. But I really believe that my wife had asked me, do I think I'd get the job? And I was like, of course, like, I'm the guy, right? This is what I do. So they actually didn't even call me in for an interview, which was crazy, because I for sure thought that I was at least going to get an interview and have a chance to talk to the committee and share my thoughts and ask questions myself, right? Like, and try to, in some sense, challenge them to be more than what they currently are, or at least in my opinion, which may be wrong, right? Like, maybe they're being all they can be. But I didn't even get an interview. I got an email today saying, hey, thank you for your application or your resume. We're going to go a different direction. I was like, whoa, time out. What is going on here? But it's good. Like, I ain't mad. I just wanted to talk about it here because it's what I do, right? Like, I talk about the things that are going on in my life, and constantly working to be better than I was yesterday. And I had texted my mentor that I didn't get the job, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, why? I mean, it's good. Like, God's got a plan for me, and this obviously wasn't it. So, like, I don't feel any kind of way. Like, I don't have that insecurity or that inferiority. None of that. Like, that doesn't exist in my world. So, I mean, it does exist at times, but like stuff like this, it is what it is. But it's just, it's crazy, right? But today I'm feeling good. I said it the other day, and I'll say it again because I think it's true, right? I don't feel bloated and I don't feel fat. I'm not losing really any weight. I do feel like I'm losing some body fat, but I feel good. It's crazy. I think today I made the decision that I'm not going to compete in Pleasanton at American Open 2, which was the plan the entire year to compete there. Some things happened. My system didn't allow me to log in and register prior to the deadline. I reached out to USA Weightlifting to get some assistance on it. I emailed a few times, made some phone calls, never got any real response back on helping me, and the price when I do go to try to pay for it now is like quadrupled, and I'm not willing to pay that to compete. So I think today I made the decision. I tried calling my coach to break the news to him, but went straight to voicemail. He probably knows and blocked me. He's mad at me. I don't know, but I don't know what I don't know if I have to compete this year to qualify for nationals next year, with all the things up in the air with Masters weightlifting. That doesn't seem like that's the case. Like there's no qualification totals for next year. It's at least what it says. So if I understand that correctly, then I don't necessarily have to qualify to compete. If I do, which I'll try to find out, then I'll just go to American Open or the Howard Cohen Masters, American Masters in Nashville. So that's what we're gonna do, you know what I mean? So then that means I can focus on shedding this body fat. I'll still do my Olympic lifting stuff because I promised I'd get the 3 workouts in a day going forward. So I'm gonna still work on that because I still need to keep that snatch and that clean and jerk tuned, right? Like ready to go at any time. But and if I don't have to, I may not compete even at American Masters, and just shed body fat, like shed it, right? Go hard in the paint, you know what I mean? So it's good. Life is good. I just I'm constantly trying to just be the best version of myself. As I was thinking through some things today, I realized like I hate macros. I hate calorie counting. I really just want to eat as much food as I want, but healthily. Like today I had some steak, some ribeye. I had so probably maybe 1.5 pounds of ribeye. Had some ground beef and potatoes and bell peppers. Actually, I had that twice today. And I don't know. I had a lot of grapes. It was just probably high in sugar, healthy sugar, but sugar. But I feel good. Got I ran today, which I haven't done really since we did the 10K. And the run felt good. Like body wasn't hurting. I did cut my toe this morning in the shoes that I was wearing. I don't know why. I think just the way it fits, it just does. I always knew it didn't fit right, but I tried wearing it today for a walk, which I think I've walked in them before, and it never made me bleed, but I was bleeding pretty good this morning. But we're going to keep moving, and I think we're going to start to get into some fasting to lean out a little more. So, I just wanted to let you guys know everything's good. Probably going to go to hear Andy Elliott and Andy Frisella and David Goggins out in Eric Thomas out in Salt Lake City. I'm kind of excited to go hear that conference. I think it's called Limitless. There's a gang of speakers in Salt Lake on the 23rd of September. Man, killers up there. So probably gonna go hear Andy Elliott in Fresno in about 10 days. So looking forward to that as well. It's all about upward progression, right? Like not being the same as I was yesterday, constantly striving to be better than I was. Because if I'm not moving forward, I'm moving backwards, right? Recovery, literature talks about recovery is an uphill journey. There's never any point of stagnation, really, right? Like it's either in recovery or you're in relapse. So I need to constantly be moving forward, constantly moving ahead in life, constantly trying to be something different than I was yesterday, because I suffer from a disease that's progressive, right? It's incurable and it's fatal. It's constantly growing, so the work that I do on me constantly has to be growing too, and building this relationship that I have with the God of my understanding. I mean, Jesus is the all everything to me, and I know it's easy to say that, but I need to get better, and I am getting better at living into that and showing what that looks like. So I'm not committing to it just yet, but I did have a thought earlier, like I should probably really start to work on my cussing, because it's not edifying to the God that I serve. So I ain't there yet, but I have been made aware of it. So I don't know, maybe in a little bit I might start to get to a place where I can talk to people and speak, and not just preach, but speak and not have to use cuss words, because I love cuss words. So especially the F word. But I want to grow, you know what I mean, and not be limited by the things that I do or say by other people, but to move freely wherever God may lead me. And so I just wanted to check in with you guys real quick, let you guys know that everything is good. We're moving in the direction we want to go. We're accomplishing the things we set out to accomplish today. And in 124 days, I think it is, we'll be at 10% body fat. So I just want to let you guys know that God loves you, and so do I. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you.